Saturday. Welcome back. Today, what is it? 6 of Affordables week. Y'all, we are rocking it out. I hope you guys have been enjoying everything that I've been giving you this week. Now, y'all know I don't gatekeep, okay? And contrary to what some people like to put on me, I have never just been a natural hair channel. So I know y'all didn't think that I was going to give you an Affordables week and not make sure that y'all were smelling good, because okay, your hair looks great, you're saving some coin, but if you stink, yeah. So today we're going to be talking about all of my affordable hygiene products. So if you are a good smelling baddie on a budget, or even if you're not on a budget and you just want some good smelling shit, because we all want to smell good, just keep on watching. All right, y'all, so I have a little bit of everything here. All of these products are going to be products that are going to keep you smelling good, smelling fresh. Everything from Gourmand to super girly and dainty to super fresh and clean. If you want it, I got it. So first things first, this is a must-have. Now I have a more expensive version in my shower, but I have been hyping up this product for years. This is the acne-free benzoyl peroxide wash. This stuff right here is so essential for all my girlies that struggle with BO, okay? You guys know I have had a rough journey with deodorant. I'm one of those people who is keeping the aluminum most of the time. I've only found one deodorant that I really enjoy that is more so on the natural side. But even that, like, I still have to cycle it out because it does have active ingredients in it. For me, the best solution for body odor is a benzoyl peroxide wash. This is typically used for your face, but you can use it all over. I use it on my face when I'm breaking out, when I have really bad cystic acne due to my endo and PCOS. But I also use it on my body to clean up acne, and I also use it under my arms and any bits where I crease. You know, I'm a thick girl, okay? I'm a thick girl, I got body, and I like to make sure I smell good. So listen, this stuff will last you forever. One bottle lasts me almost an entire year because you need so little. So I will go ahead in with it. If I need to use it on my face, I will, but then I will add it to whatever I'm using, washcloth, loofah, what have you, for my body that day. Lather it up real good and just rub it, just cleanse all the areas that I need to take care of that usually get a little smelly. And when I tell you, you can use this and get away with not using deodorant. When I'm washing with my benzoyl peroxide wash, I really don't have to use deodorant. I use deodorant because I like keeping some of the sweat at bay and just adding a little bit of a nice little scent, because, you know, I like to have that extra protection. But you really don't have to. Like, it's that effective at targeting odor and any bacteria. It's bomb. It's wonderful. Like I said, I use it everywhere I crease, and it does the job. So if you are someone, especially someone who really does struggle with body odor, I highly suggest putting a benzoyl peroxide wash in your routine. I use it every other day. I don't use it every single day. I don't think that's necessary. And especially like if you have more sensitive skin, start off using it like 1 to 2 times a week and then work your way up. But it is so good. It's so solid. And specifically the acne free, it's just as good as Panoxyl. It's just as good as the Differin wash. That's the one I'm actually using now. It does all of the work at a fraction of the price. I think it's usually around like $5 to $6 a bottle in comparison to those other brands that will run you between like $14 to $20 a bottle. Get you some. I always have different types of body washes in my stash. I'm one of those people that likes to match up my fragrances with my body care, and so I never just have one body anything. I always have several types, and best believe all of them are going to smell amazing. I have 3 different brands here that I love to use and keep in my rotation for my body wash. The first one is Native. These usually run around like $8 to $9 a bottle. For 18 fluid ounces. The one I have here has been my favorite for the spring and summer months. This is Powder in Cotton. Y'all, this smells so good. Those of you who have smelled MFK 724, this has a lot of similarities to that scent, but it's more on the like powdery side, less on the like bergamot citrusy side. That has also been one of my favorite fragrances to wear this summer. I never ended up posting a summer fragrances video because too many things were going on and I've been flaring up a lot. And I kind of had to decide, am I going to post that or am I going to post Affordables Week? So if you guys still want to see that this coming week, let me know and I'll go ahead and film it. But, you know, I'll let y'all decide. But yeah, this is one of my favorite scents. I love the Native Body Wash formula. It's a gel texture. It gets my skin super duper clean, but it still leaves me feeling soft. And you can smell this on your skin when you get out of the shower. It is so good. And every single one of the scents that I have tried from Native, and I have tried a lot, linger on your skin. I love their Gourmand scents that they come out with in the fall and winter. My favorite being the toasted marshmallow. I have several bottles of that, as well as the sugar cookie one. Those are my favorite Gourmands, like, of all time. But they even have like a cherry vanilla macaron one that smells really, really good. And a key lime one that is bomb, and they all linger on the skin so beautifully. They get you super duper clean, but they don't make you feel like dry and cracked and flaky and all of that. I love this stuff. It's so good. If you are a clean girl, like you love clean scents, you need to get into powder and cotton. It's so satisfying. My boyfriend loves this too. Whenever he comes over, he uses this because he loves the scent of it. He loves smelling like powder, fresh and clean. Every time he comes over, I'm giving him something new to use because I just love shopping my stash for people that I love. But yeah, so this is a banger. He loves it on me and he loves it on him. I don't ever see myself not having this brand in my routine somewhere. This is one of those body care brands that is just consistent. If nothing else works for me, I know that this will, whether it be their cleansers, their deodorants, top to bottom. And this one from Dove is one of my favorites of all time. This is the Restoring Coconut and Cocoa Butters body wash from Dove. Y'all see I got the big bottle. Listen, summer, I love to pull out my coconut scented stuff. This one is a banger. I'm working on her. She's getting close to empty. Any of the ones that I really enjoy from Dove that I use frequently, I get in these big pump bottles if they have them. This one ran me like, it was under $10. And the regular size of their body washes are less than that. Y'all, this is so good. I love the scent of this. It's like this really yummy, creamy coconut, but it's not sickly sweet. Like it has this freshness to it while also being like creamy and warm on the skin. One of my favorite body washes from Dove, and this formula specifically, is even more moisturizing than the other one. So if you're someone who really struggles with dry skin, regardless of season, this one gives. Another one of my favorites from Dove, I believe it's the calming one. It has rice milk and oat. Y'all, it smells like a fresh baked cookie. It's so good. I've already ran through it. It's in my empties bin. But that right there, my Gourmand girlies, to the front. If you want to smell like a warm, just cuddly cookie, yes. All the way yes. It's so good. Dove has been coming out with so many different scents. Like back in the day, you know, you could only get like the original scent, and then they had like the cucumber one, and like there were a couple of others, and they had like their limited edition winter care and summer care. But now they have everything. They have this one, they have the vanilla shea, they have an exfoliating one, there's a rose water one, a cherry one. There's so many types. I also adore the mango from this line. Their mango scent is so yummy. So especially if you have dehydrated skin, highly suggest the Dove body washes. They get me right every time. Like I just know that they're gonna work. But I love that they are expanding their scent profile. Have y'all seen the fall fragrances that they've come out with? I gotta get my hands on them. I have to, because they sound so good, and y'all know I'm a Gourmand girly. But y'all, these right here, and look, if you love it, you might as well get the Big Daddy. You might as well, because it'll last you forever. I don't hear people talk about this brand a lot anymore. I remember that they used to be like really, really popular back in the day. But they are still really great. They actually sent me this bottle. This is the Mango and Almond Oil Rejuvenating Body Wash from Caress. These are super inexpensive. They smell amazing. And you get quite a bit, 20 fluid ounces. This one right here, this kind of rivals the mango scent from Dove for me. The one from Dove is more on the creamy side. This one is more on the zesty, almost citrusy side. It's so nice, and I love this formula. It really gets the skin clean, but it does leave behind a really nice softness to the skin. Their body washes are really, really nice. They also have a brown sugar one that I absolutely adore. It is so good. This pairs well with all of like my mango scented body care and fragrances. It lingers on the skin. Like when I use this, the whole upstairs part of our house smells like this. This is one that has gotten an eye roll from my boyfriend because he loves the way this smells on me. So I'm just saying, he be ready to eat me up regardless. Like, he doesn't care. I could pull up in a potato sack, and, you know, being a little ripe, and he would not care. He would be on me. But I'm just saying, he pays attention to how I smell. And this one gets compliments. Body scrubs. I actually just used this one up, and I didn't feel like digging it out of my empties bin because it's deep. Y'all have an empties video coming. But the Dove body polishes are so yummy. They are this really super creamy, almost like scrub and lotion type formula. And they do foam up like just a teeny bit. So they're really, really scrubby, and they get in there and they do what they need to do, but they leave your skin so moisturized. Like a routine with the Dove body wash and then going in with the body polish, you come out just luscious, like ready to be touched by an angel touch. Like, they're so good. My favorites are the macadamia and rice milk, as well as the mango. Y'all, if you want to feel and smell good and you don't want to spend a crap ton of money, pick those up. You're welcome. I love to be moisturized. It does not matter the season. I'm going to be moisturized in the summer, spring, fall, winter. It don't matter. These three are some of my favorites at the drugstore. This is one that is new to me that I really adore. I picked this one up off of Amazon because it's not always readily available at the drugstore, but this smells so good. And the scent actually reminds me a lot of one of my favorite small Black-owned body care brands. So this is from the brand Cake Beauty, and this is their Milkmaid Totally to Die For Indulgent Body Cream. The scent is candied cream. Y'all, this stuff right here is just, it's so luxe. You can see I've definitely made my way through it. This has it feels like a hybrid between a lotion and a body butter. It's like right there in the middle. If you really like the Bath and Body Works body creams, think that, but less whipped, more smooth and creamy. This scent, it says it's a candied cream scent, and it definitely is. It kind of gives some of that like candied energy that you get from like Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, but it's also creamy and sweet. I love this. This smells so much like the Brown Sugar Babe body care from Nola Skin Essentials, which you guys know I love. It's some of my favorite body care of all time. This right here smells almost identical. It leaves the skin so smooth, insanely soft. Like, it is absolutely phenomenal. If you can find this, get your hands on it. It is super luscious, and it feels like high-end body care for a not so high-end price. Of course, I love everything else from them, so it's no shock that I adore this too. This is the Smoothing Coconut Butter Body Lotion from Dove. It says body love, and it does. It loves the body. This is formulated with ceramides, and I love finding ceramides in my skincare. If I can find something that has ceramides, I'm gonna use it because it always makes your skin feel even extra supple and luscious. This right here is so satisfying. It's one of those that when you dispense it, you're like, ooh, this feels kind of light, but it gives like this really deep, like complete moisture to your skin, and it smells phenomenal. This one is identical to the scent of the body wash. So I love to use this under a lot of my summer scents, my coconutty fragrances, but even my fragrances that don't necessarily carry a coconut scent, I will mix with this and it will just add even more of like a tropical creamy touch to whatever I'm wearing. This is such a beautiful formulation. People don't talk about this enough. And they have these lotions in the other scents as well. I've seen this in the mango version, as well as the shea butter vanilla version as well. So check those out. If you have not tried these, give them a try, especially if you're someone who wants to stay nice and hydrated during the summer and you want to be glowy, but you don't want to be like super duper greasy. You don't want to feel clammy. Pick this up. And I feel like when we're talking about affordable body care, these are mandatory. These popped up and have really just like become so popular everywhere. They have been viral so many times. They've even been featured on Love Island because, you know, the Love Island girlies had to give us the body care and scent routines. EOS body lotions are some of the best body lotions on the market, regardless of tier. Drugstore, high-end, don't matter. These are some of the best lotions that I have ever used. I have their Shea Butter 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion. This is the famous Vanilla Cashmere. Y'all, this is so good if you're a gourmand girly or if you just love vanilla scents. This works with any kind of vanilla scent. If you want to wear something that's more like gourmand and edible, or you want to wear something that's more on like the sophisticated, deep, dark vanilla train, this will work with all of them. It really, you know, just kind of transforms any scent. I even wear this with other fragrances that aren't strictly vanilla, but I'll wear it to kind of pull out those vanilla tones in that fragrance and kind of soften it. Working with kids, a lot of times I will mix my favorite fragrances with a vanilla, whether it's a vanilla body lotion, a vanilla body mist, or vanilla fragrance, just to kind of tamp down some of those sharper tones in some of my fragrances, because kids will call you out. They will tell you you stink, or they will tell you that you just smell way too loud. So I'm always kind of mindful of that. So I tend to go more gourmand leaning, or if I'm going floral, I will mix it with something a little bit more vanilla-ish to kind of calm the fragrance down. I've already been through a full bottle of this. This is a more recent purchase. I love this one, but y'all don't talk about this baby enough for me. This Fresh and Cozy, y'all, this right here, this is a clean girl's dream. If you love clean fragrances, or if you just want something that kind of evokes like that feeling of like a bubble bath, like that scent of like getting into a bubble bath, you like to use more like fresh, cozy scents to wind down in the evening. This is so good. The notes on this are Morning Light, Dewy Cassis, and Sheer Musk. Yeah, it is musky and clean, almost a little aquatic, but still has a touch of fruitiness to it. It doesn't give shampoo. I'm not really a fan of super shampoo-y fragrances. It's just not my vibe. This hits like all of the right spots for me. It just smells like really fresh and cozy. The name is spot on. It's a really comforting, fresh scent. If you have not gotten into this, you need to. They also have an unscented version. They just came out with a strawberry one and a champagne one, which I do want to get my hands on those. These are wonderful. Like, I feel like this is kind of the only lotion you need. Like, if you're going to pick any of them out of this bunch, go for the EOS. There's so many different scents in this range. There's something for everybody, and they're at a great price point. I have one more thing, body oil. So, one of my favorites from the drugstore, and I think this is a lot of people's favorites, the Vaseline Dry Body Oil and the gel version. That one is so good. Smells amazing. and I love it. But that one does leave me a little bit greasier than I would like. I want y'all to level with me for a moment, because I'm thinking the amount you get for the price. And even though this is not drugstore price, this is affordable compared to the majority of its counterparts. I'm talking what you can find in the drugstore, what you can find online from other small body care companies, and what you can find at Sephora. These are the Pretty Girl Beauty Body Nectars. Sorry, my allergies are killing me, y'all. I have two here. This one is Strawberry Vanilla Macaron, which I am wearing today. And You're Very Cute. I have so many of these in my collection. I have like a drawer full of these body nectars. They are my favorite body nectars. Hers uses a blend of jojoba, kukui nut, sunflower, and vitamin E. Now, these will run you around $14 for a full 8-ounce bottle. People are not giving you full 8-ounce bottles of anything for $14 anymore, babes. They're just not. Most of these companies are giving like 1.5, 1.7 ounces for like almost $50. 3.4 ounces for over $50. These right here, for the quality of what you're getting and the amount that you're getting, is at one of the best price points that I have seen for body oils just in general. Even with more natural skincare companies that are on the market that you can find online, most of them are giving you a solid 4 ounces for the same price point. You get so much with the Pretty Girl Beauty body nectars. So I would have been remiss to tell you guys about these. You guys have seen me haul these before, but I haven't given them like a full like formal review or anything. These are phenomenal, and I think that these are some of the best oils on the market for the price point that they are offered. And she also has a point system that you can use to get coupons, and she's always doing sales if you sign up for her text messages. Most of the time when she does a restock, I can get 30% off of my order, in addition to the fact that these are already really, really inexpensive. So definitely check these out. Sometimes the drugstore doesn't even compare to what you can find online when you're just browsing around. Drugstore is getting expensive. Like, I know it's inflation, but it's been happening for a while. And drugstore is just up there. Like, remember when Elf was like $3 for everything? And now there are Elf products that are like upwards of $20. Yeah. Let's talk about fragrance, because y'all know I love me some good ass fragrances. And if they are affordable, it's even better. Let's talk about what I'm wearing today. One of my favorite affordable body care brands is Le Monde Gourmand. Even if you don't recognize the name, I'm sure you have probably seen them. Their bottles are pretty recognizable. You can often find this brand in TJ Maxx and Marshalls for a really, really great price. These all come in, I believe these are 1 ounce. Yeah, 1 fluid ounce, so 30 ml. On their website, they will run you between $25 to $29, but you can find most of these in Marshalls and TJ Maxx for like $10 to $15, if that. They also have really nice body mists and things like that too, but I love their fragrances. The one that I'm wearing today is in collaboration with content creator Caroline Stern. I love her content. And she and I have like a very similar fragrance taste. I love kikiing with her over on TikTok. She is such a sweetheart. And this is like the perfect, as she calls it, niche luxury hot girl fragrance. This is raspberry. It's a little bit of vanilla. It's a little bit of rose. It's a little bit of like a macaron vibe. So wonderful. And it's called Angel Soiree. As far as I know, it's still available. I don't know if this is going to be like a limited edition run or anything, but I know that it has at least been restocked once because it sold out initially. I had to make sure I got mine. I absolutely adore this fragrance. It is juicy. and almost kind of like jammy, but it has this really nice fluffy creamy aspect to it along with that really light rose. I get tons of compliments on this. It's just perfect. It's so girly. She hit it out of the park with this. The other two that I have from them are Fraise Fruité. This is like a strawberry milk fragrance. If you're someone who is like an old fan of the Melanie Martinez Crybaby, it's not like an exact dupe or anything, but it gives that vibe. It's very much strawberries and vanilla with a little bit of like condensed milk. Really, really nice, sweet, fun, and flirty. And look at the juice. I love that. I love the attention to detail, even though it is at a lower price point. And then this one is also from their coterie of creators. This is from Jade Bodley. She is a content creator. I think she started off on TikTok, but you can also find her on Instagram as well. And this is Pêche Delicieuse. Y'all, this is the best peach fragrance I own. I have been trying a lot of peach fragrances, super expensive niche peach fragrances, and this is the one. This is a bright peach crumble. It kind of has like this little bit of like cookie-ish aspect to it that gives like that crumble vibe. The slightest bit of spices, but it's not super duper heavy. And this really juicy peach. It's so good. It's just delicious, y'all. It's delicious. She hit this out of the park. The fact that this is so realistic, such a photorealistic peach at this price point is insane. I consider my affordable fragrances to be anything under $100, but I'm giving you things that are in like that sweet spot between like 65 and less. So another one that I have, if you really want to go the niche route, you want something that's going to be a little bit more stand out, you know, you really want to feel like you with the girls in the niche party, you gotta check out Theodoros Kalatinis. This is a Greek perfumer, if I remember correctly. The two that I have and absolutely adore are Pear Gelato as well as Lemon Tart. These are two Gourmand fragrances that I absolutely adore. And this brand has so many more. Now, everything from this line with the black label is going to run you around $55 for a 50 ml. The others in their range are going to run you around like starting at 110, 114-ish. These two are so good. Pear Gelato is literally that. You get this really yummy, fresh, juicy pear with a freshly baked waffle cone. Like it's so good. And this really yummy vanilla gelato. Like the waffle cone is so realistic that you can smell the little bit of cinnamon they put in it. It's so good. I absolutely love this. And then Lemon Tart is also one of my favorite like citrusy gourmands. I know there are some people that don't like this, but this is up my alley. This is not so heavy on the crusty aspects of it. If you want something that's not going to be insanely buttery, this is where you need to go to. This is a really creamy, bright, citrusy lemon curd on the lightest, most delicate shortbread ever. It's so beautiful. This is so creamy that it almost has a lotiony vibe to it. Like it kind of makes you wonder, is it food or is it not? You know, it's kind of one of those, which I think that a lot of people will gravitate towards. If you're someone who wants to go into gourmands, but you don't want to smell like a piece of pie, I think both of these are going to really kind of tickle your fancy in that aspect. These are amazing. Longevity is insane. Projection, I would say, is like, it's a medium sillage. People aren't necessarily going to smell you before you show up in the room, but if they hug you, if they get in your bubble, they will smell you and they will tell you, you smell delicious. And then this brand is newer to me. I found her on TikTok, and she has an Etsy shop. This is Sugar Me Sweet. I have so many of her fragrances. These are a few of my full-size bottles, and I have so many testers and travel sizes in my basket over here. Sugar Me Sweet is a small fragrance company. Everything is handmade, and she does her own unique fragrances as well as a lot of inspired by fragrances. This one has been a vibe. So good. This is vanilla creme and apricot gelée. And this is inspired by Simone Andreoli Glaze Ecstasy. Now, if I remember correctly, this specific scent, Glaze Ecstasy, is like a website exclusive from like an Italian storefront, okay? And so I was looking at it and the note sounded amazing, but I was like, I don't want to make that drop, especially with like customs and all the additional shipping, all that stuff. I didn't want to do that. So when she came out with this, I was like, let me try this. It is so good. It smells like a fresh panna cotta, like super creamy panna cotta with apricot glaze and like a raspberry coulis. This is so yummy. If you want something that's going to be like a really great creamy, almost creme brulee type fragrance for the warmer weather, this is it. But I think that this will still transition beautifully into fall and winter. So nice. The scent lasts, it carries. These are in 30 mils, so 1 fluid ounces, but they last for a good bit. And they'll run you around, I believe I paid $29 each for these. And then I also have Marshmallow Fluff. You want to know how much I love it? It's so good. This is the perfect photorealistic marshmallow fragrance. If you love the marshmallow fragrance from Kais Perfumes, that one is also like relatively affordable, but this is even more affordable. This is straight up fluffy marshmallows dusted in powdered sugar. This is a great layering fragrance, especially for the purpose that I mentioned earlier. Loved wearing this under my scents like Delina and my Cheval d'Or from what is it called? House of Sillage. Blends beautifully with those, and it just kind of tamps down some of the more sharper tones in that. This was one of my secret weapons. I also love her creme brulee scent. That is her inspired version of, what is it called? Escapade Gourmand. It's not as deep and rich as the original Escapade Gourmand. I have several decants of that, which I absolutely love the original. The one from Sugar Me Sweet is more so on the lighter side, and I actually really enjoyed that too. It made it like the perfect layering fragrance. So wonderful. And then I also adore, this is one of like my favorite at home like cozy scents. This is Strawberry Milk. And it's exactly that. It smells like strawberries. It's giving berries and cream. I'm a little lad that loves berries and cream. It's so good. It's comforting. It's very much little sexy strawberry candy in the house. It's very much that. My man loves this one too. He was ready to gobble me up. I was wearing my strawberry vanilla macaron with this, y'all. Couldn't do nothing with them. And then last but not least, this is a company that a lot of people adore. I'm really just now getting into the fragrances, but this company I can officially say makes one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and that is Sniff. And I believe all of theirs also come in 1.7 ounces. Fragrances I have are Heal the Way. This was created in collaboration with Alex L. And I also have Crumb Couture. This is like a cult favorite of the brand. Let's talk about Heal the Way first. This is a pistachio vanilla Palo Santo fragrance. It is one of my favorite cozy fragrances of all time. It's one of my favorite fragrances of all time in general. Y'all can see I'm gonna need a new one soon. It's comforting, it's sweet. I can make this more gourmand, or I can just leave it where it's at and just the cozy vibes. It is big chunky sweater energy, fluffy blanket energy. That's what she gives. And then I also have Crumb Couture. When I hauled this, I told you guys that I was going to play with it because I wasn't sure how I felt. I have since fallen in love with it. You can see I have more of a dent than I did before. This is a fresh baked flaky, like super flaky croissant out of the oven that is topped with heaps and heaps of strawberry and blueberry compote. This is so good. It's super gourmand. It's very, very literal. After a while of kind of like playing with this, the kind of perfumier tones in this don't bother me the way that it did when I initially sniffed it. I think that as it set, more of the vanilla and like the pastry aspect of it started to really like develop. And I love this. It smells so good. It's definitely like a cozy scent for me, and I think that this is one that I'll get more wear out of during the fall and winter. But she is beautiful. If you want to smell like caked up, you need to get this with the You're Very Cute body nectar from Pretty Girl Beauty. Bomb combo. All right, babes, that is it for this installment of Affordables Week. I hope that you guys got some great recommendations from this video. Y'all know I like to give you guys all of the various aspects of things that I enjoy and love, and I know that you guys enjoy and love. So your hair gonna be right, your skin gonna be right, you're gonna be smelling good. That's a baddie. That's a baddie. Guys, let me know what are some of your favorite affordable body care products, as well as affordable fragrances. Drop them down in the comments for me, because y'all know I'm nosy as hell. All right? I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for our final day of Affordables Week.